Hey, what's up YouTube? Your boy Chris out in the Caliente garage. In this video, I'm gonna demonstrate and show you how I lift my Honda Goldwing GL 1800 with my Pitbull motorcycle airlift. There are several motorcycle lifts on the market, but in this video, I'm gonna demonstrate how I use the Pitbull motorcycle airlift. So stay tuned to this video for a demonstration. Let's get started. Going over some of the operations of the Pitbull motorcycle jack. This is actually where you connect the air hose. It has a lever where you connect the air hose and it actually lifts the platform up to the bottom of the bike. This is a Strongway bottle jack. It's a 5-ton jack and the operating pressure is between 80 and 120 psi's. I normally set the air compressor to about 100 psi's. To the right of the bottle jack, this would be where you let the bottle jack up or you want to let it back down. To the left of the jack is actually a manual lift. So just in case the air fails for some reason, you could actually lift it with the manual. On the back of the lift, this is a bolt that screws down to keep the jack in its current position. If you want to roll it around, then I'll unloosen it to take the pressure off, and now I can roll the jack. If I tighten it down, now the jack is secure. It's not going to move. So looking underneath the Honda Goldwing, I actually have a belly pan underneath. I have a cutout that I made and it will allow me to put the jack in the perfect place every time. But the mounting points on the bottom of the Goldwing would be on the center stand. So when I lift the bike, the first thing I do is put the bike on the side stand and take it off of the center stand. I can't lift it with the center stand down because the jack has to, one leg of the jack has to go underneath the center stand. So, and I'm just gonna roll the Pitbull jack up under the bike. And I'm gonna go to the other side. I wanna make sure that the jack is not sticking out too far. But if you notice, both legs, and I just have this cushion on here, but both legs would be directly under the center stand. The front of the Goldwing would be directly in front of the rubber hose that's coming out onto the bottom of the bike. That will be the fuel line for the overflow. So I got one part of the legs directly in front of the rubber hose. The second part of the legs, or the left side, is directly under the center stand. So looking at the Goldwing on the left side, I want to bring the jack, I want to bring it up to the kickstand. I don't want to get too close because once it lifts up, I don't want it to damage the spring. And I hope you guys can see it. I'm going to bring the jack up, right up to the kickstand, and it's probably maybe a couple inches before it touches the spring. So from the left side, you barely can see the legs of the jack sticking out. It's about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches before it touches the spring. I'm gonna set my tool pressure to 100. Now that I have the Pitbull jack lined up, I have the air hose connected. I'm gonna secure the wheels for moving. I don't want to get it all the way tight, just barely enough. And once I kind of get it to where I want to get it, then I'll release it if I want the jack to move. So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and lock the hydraulics. Now I can go ahead and press the level to make the Pitbull jack start lifting. Okay, now I can lift up. The Goldwing is standing straight up. I'm going to walk around to the other side and just verify that the jack is not pressing on the kickstand spring. And this should give you a better view of what it looks like off of one side. The front right is directly underneath the center stand, and the left is directly in front of the overfill for the gasoline. But again, you don't want to get it too close as it lifts. You don't want this jack to press the kickstand spring and damage it. So it looks like everything is perfect on this side. And as I lift the Goldwing, I always hold on to this grab rail on the passenger grab rail. I always hold on to it just to make sure everything is secure. And now I can go ahead and lift the Pitbull jack. So now that I have the Goldwing at its desired height, I'm only going to lift it up and drop it back down to this first notch and secure it with these legs on both sides. So while I'm letting pressure out of the bottle jack, I'm going to watch this as it slides and lock into place. Here we go. I'm lowering the jack. I don't need to get it too high. I just want to get it up off the ground high enough to do some basic maintenance. So now I can lock it back into place to keep it from dropping. And if you notice, the legs are secure on these notches on both sides. So we have the legs secure on both sides. I will use a total of 4 ratchet straps, 1 on each side. I just want to snug it. I don't want to over tighten it yet. I just want to get it started. I don't want to snug it down just yet. So I'm checking my straps to make sure that they're tight. I can go ahead and secure the bike down. Make sure all the straps are good and tight. All the straps are now tight. And this is how I secure my Honda Goldwing GL 1800 to the Pitbull motorcycle jack. If you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you guys later. See you.